Welcome to The Explainer. We're here to break down what's really happening in tech and science. Today, we are diving deep into the Next in AI newsletter to give you that 360-degree view on what's actually moving the needle for professionals, for investors, and for researchers. All right, let's get into it.
Man, the pace of AI right now, it can feel like you're trying to drink from a fire hose, right? So how do we possibly separate what truly matters from all that daily buzz? Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to cut right through the noise to see what's actually upgrading our capabilities, and we'll start with the major new additions to your AI toolbox.
Okay, so first up, let's talk about the foundational layer. The big tech giants have been incredibly busy rolling out some seriously powerful new updates to the core platforms that, let's be honest, so many of us are building on top of. And this really shows you what's happening on three different fronts. You've got AWS making it easier for anyone to train much more sophisticated models with reinforcement fine-tuning right on Bedrock. Then you have Google with Gemini Flash Live, pushing for these supernatural real-time audio conversations with AI. And of course, there's NVIDIA, which is basically building the very fabric of the physical AI era with Omniverse, creating these entire virtual worlds just to train the robots of tomorrow. But, it's not just about building bigger and bigger models. Now, what's so cool about this is the strategy from a company called Together AI. Their divide and conquer framework basically proves that a whole team of smaller, specialized AIs can actually outperform a single giant like GPT-4o, especially on tasks like summarizing a super long document. It's a great reminder that sometimes strategy beats pure size. And this innovation, it's not just coming from the usual suspects. The startup scene is just exploding with creative energy. We're seeing this whole wave of new, specialized tools for basically everything, from connecting AI agents to thousands of apps to creating these mind-blowingly realistic synthetic voices in multiple languages. This ecosystem is just so rich, providing these really targeted solutions, and hey, even funding opportunities for every single part of the development stack. So that gives you a pretty good snapshot of the tools that are available today. Now let's shift gears. Let's look a little further down the road and see how researchers are building the tools of tomorrow by peeking into the latest from the labs. Okay, a massive theme in research right now is something called embodied AI. The core idea here is about moving artificial intelligence off the screen and giving it an actual physical body to interact with and learn from the real world. This is a huge shift from just processing data to taking physical action. This table highlights three really crucial frontiers. First, with muscle mimic, we're getting way closer to robots that can move like us, which is a huge deal for both real-world robotics and for digital twins. Second, EcoThink is all about sustainability. It's about creating an AI that only uses just enough brainpower for the task at hand, a big step towards greener AI. And third, and this is so important, researchers are already stress testing our new AI search engines, showing us exactly where the next big security battles are going to be fought. Now, this is where it all comes together. How does all this new tech and all this research actually translate into real-world impact? What does it mean for businesses and for all of us? So, the crucial point here is this. We're moving past AI being just a feature in a product. Major global companies like Taisei Corporation are now rolling out enterprise-level AI to completely transform their core internal functions. This isn't about code anymore. It's about fundamentally reshaping things like talent development and HR. And we're really seeing this adoption happen in two different ways. On one side, you've got a company like Taisei, and they're focusing inward, using AI for their own organizational development. But on the other side, you have Trust Bank focusing outward, building custom AI agents to create these really personal experiences for their customers. Both are using AI, but for totally different strategic goals. And this whole rapid move from the lab to live applications, well, it's being deliberately sped up. You have initiatives like NYU's Quantum Institute that are built specifically to create a bridge between pure scientific research and the practical needs of hundreds of major companies, literally shortening the cycle from a discovery to a deployed product. All of this incredible progress brings us to what is probably the ultimate challenge facing the entire industry. It's this constant, delicate balancing act between pushing innovation forward as fast as we can, while also making sure we have responsible governance in place and ensuring that this powerful technology is actually aligned with our bigger economic and societal goals. So if there's one key takeaway from all of this, it has to be this. The entire AI stack, from the models, the research, the tools, all the way to real-world applications, it's all evolving at the same time and at this just incredible speed. And that leaves us with a really critical question for every single organization out there. As AI accelerates from the lab to live application, is your strategy keeping pace?